What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another freaking episode. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. What's up, Crypto Joey, A-Rat, Rick, New Foe? Good to see y'all in the chat, man. So been a little busy as of recent, man. I've been hosting those Twitter spaces. I'm pretty much wrapping that up, so I need to get back onto the grind with this YouTube thing. So tonight I'm gonna be touching base on some stocks that I think are gonna be doing pretty decent come tomorrow. So we'll do some research here live on the stream, kind of take a look at maybe some movers we have for tomorrow, potential downside too for a couple stocks that I'm looking in the market, mainly due to the Russian fear that we're seeing in the market. So we'll see. Northside Ragnarok, hi Matt, you might want to take a look at Castle's NFT game. This is one is going to be a winner on the Wax network. Yeah, man, I'll definitely pop that up here in a few seconds, man. Castle NFT game, cool, man. Let's check it out. Let me pull it up real quick. Northside, weren't you part of that other crypto? I believe you came in here and you were part of a cryptocurrency. Was that you? Let me pull this up. Is that what you're referring to? Castle Defense? Let me see this. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Yeah, graphics look alright. Is it a play to earn game? Let me pull this up. Play, earn, grow your digital assets. Let's pull this up. How to buy POC on Pancake Swap. POC. Pocket Tarnia. Let me know if that. No, that's not it. If that was it, that would have been pretty dope. But let me see if I can find it. Castles NFT game. Metasaurus Games. All right, cool. Let me see if I can find it with that. All right, is that what you're rapping about? Crafting new lands such as farms in a scarcity-based ecosystem, upgrading lands by merging, upgrading lands to castle for extra daily rewards, limit time crafting events. Castle Games NFT is about building wealth, influence, and glory in the medieval fantasy world. Gamers can build lands, take part in limited crafting events, grow their kingdom. Let me see. Before I shill this game, I don't even know if that's it. Let me know if that's it. What's up, Benny? What's up, Rick? Alex? How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, man. Great to see y'all back in here. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming as much. I'm aware of that. I took a break this weekend. My ordeal with Twitter is pretty much wrapped up. I'm gonna try to host a show on Sundays on Twitter, but it's gonna be with Matt's Market and Bulldog. It's not gonna be under no other brand. You know what I'm saying? So, Northside, let me know if that's it. Yes, cool, man. I will definitely check it out, man. I like those play to earn games. I gotta show you my boys game, Veil Unleashed. All right, guys, I'm not just pumping this up. I've actually been playing this. This is one of our friends. His name's Thor. Veil Unleashed. Really, really cool game. I'm gonna have to log in, I believe. Enter the Veil. Let me take this off and I'm gonna log in on the background. I want to show you what's up with this. Well, it's not letting me log on, but basically, watch this. Let me log into my Phantom wallet. I'll kind of show you what we're doing over here. Keeps wanting me to download it. Give me 1 second, guys. So basically, I've been doing this play to they host tournaments every, I believe it's every weekend right now. And I'll play a video. I don't care if I get copyrighted. Let's just play the video. Adam E. Adam E, my dude, coming in with a $5 make you holla super chat. Thank you very much for that. So this is a game my buddy and them created. Met through Bulldog. It's actually pretty fun, man. We've been playing. I did my second tournament, came in first the first time, second the second time. They host competitions to where first place gets like half a soul with a couple NFT. You have to own the NFT to play the game, which I think is pretty cool. There's different levels, different types of badgers they call them. But it's all through the Phantom wallet, so I definitely would highly recommend that you check it out. It's pretty cool. I enjoy playing it. We get together, I believe it's on Friday nights. I hope I'm not getting copyrighted for that, but it's cool if I am. But I think y'all should check it out. If y'all interested, let me know. I see Bulldog in there and Lindsay. What's happening? Yeah, I'm shilling Odie's game, Bulldog. Dude, I think it's fun. But yeah, if anybody's interested, let me know. I can get you the link for his NFTs. I can drop it in Discord. And they host tournaments weekly. So I believe it's every Friday or Saturday night. Not sure on the night. I think we did it on Saturday, but it's really cool. It's a play to earn game. Another crypto I've been looking at too recently was Gala, play to earn video game. And the thing I'm liking about these whole play to earn type games and these cryptos is like people in these third world countries, instead of going to work all day and earning $5, they can play the video game and earn the same amount. So I think that's very cool. But I think they have a lot of potential here in the future. So let's see what y'all talking about. Gators. That's what y'all talking about? The salmon shirt? Yeah, this is a breast cancer awareness shirt. I just threw something on to hop on. Salmon, yeah, my man's comfortable. Y'all crazy, man. Northside, I play a lot of I play to earn a lot of games. No way. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. I've been playing the Northside. It's called Veil Unleashed, man. They do have a Discord too. I play a tournament every Friday night. There are prizes up for grabs with first battle. First place was one soul. Yeah, hey, I done made plenty of money. I done made all my money back actually. Just competing in these competitions. Every badger that I bought for the Veil Unleashed game, man, I done made my money back. Like and they host it every weekend. Like it's cool. Get a couple people together in their Discord, and we do our thing, and it's really cool. Thank you for that 99 cents to pay your rent. Super chat, Mr. Benny Eldorado. I'm not seeing the alert box pop up. Hold on. Sorry if it's not popping up. My end. Been a little rusty, man. I haven't streamed in like a week, so thank you for that, Benny. We got a membership redemption from Adam E. 6 months. Salmon shirts. Only reason I'm down with the market. Hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate the love, brother. So, all right, guys, what we got happening in the markets? Russia, Ukraine, lots of FUD, lots of stuff happening. Russia was removed from the SWIFT program for the most part. All their central banks. It's probably going to cause some turmoil in the stock market tomorrow. Probably crypto too. Crypto's not trading as a hedge. Rather, it's trading as a risk asset right now. But ever since Friday, Bitcoin did make a pretty good shoot up from that 34,000 all the way up to almost 40,000. Had a pretty good run up. Nice little run. Got rejected, and got rejected once again. 3 rejections at 40K. Now we kind of took a step back down, which, we have to see what happens. As long as we can stay in this channel between 36 and 40, I think we'll be okay for the short term. But, I'm really eyeing this 40,000 breakthrough level, which I'm kind of hoping we get this week. If we don't, there's a chance we could go back into a little dip here. 36 being the floor. Your next major level of resistance, of support, and then 35.7 for support. So we'll see what happens here in the next short term. A couple days. We'll see what happens. We have a lot of stuff that's going to be popping out. We got Russia and Ukraine supposedly meeting for talks. It did help the futures for the Dow kind of bounce back a little bit, but currently, let me pull that up and see where we're sitting at. 8 months honking already. Time flies, dude. I'm telling you, man. Time freaking flies, Bulldog. Dow future is currently sitting right now down 1.72%. They were down a little bit more until they announced talks. Yeah, it just dropped a little bit, 1.77. I just refreshed. S&P futures are down 2.56. NASDAQ 100 futures are down 2.88. Gold is up 1%. Oil is up 5.3. Bitcoin USD is up 0.36. So what do we have for tomorrow? Probably going to be a little bit of a red day in the market overall. But we do have some winners that I think in the oil industry could possibly make us some pretty good tendies tomorrow. And I'm going to pull them up here accordingly real quick, and then we'll touch base on some crypto charts. Pull this up. Occidental Petrol. This is a stock that is from Louisiana. It is one I'm very interested in, and I want to bring it to y'all attention. After I announce this super chat, let me get this off the screen. Thank you very much, Benny Eldorado, for that 99-cent hot dog to pay your rent. Super chat. Thank you very much, my man. All right, guys. So, real quick, let's go to 4-hour chart here for Occidental. This is an oil company here from Louisiana, currently where I'm at. I just doxed myself. I don't care. Y'all know where I'm from. But I had some of this at 27 bucks, and I let it go. And I'm kind of upset with myself. Let's put the ticker up here. Occidental Petrol. It closed at 38.74. This thing is always kind of in an upwards trend. This company does great things. They have great revenue. They have, everything you want with a good oil industry stock right here. So it's been in a pretty good ascending level of support right here. We had the good pump up with with the Ukraine stuff heating up. It did hit 43.20. We're seeing a little bit of retracement. I'm looking for maybe a pullback, or it might not pull back. With everything happening with Ukraine, oil is gonna. I gotta take that one off. Whoa, I forgot I had that one up. Thank you for redeeming that hot dog out of me. But yeah, kind of what I'm looking for off this stock. If you would see a retracement, I'm thinking kind of 36.72. It might be a little bit higher, but pre-market, I think this could be a pretty good little jump. I think you could at least ride it back to possibly 42 bucks tomorrow, especially with the hype, and Russia being really isolated from the rest of the world. So I do think they're going to start to hit the oil and gas, which is Russia's major #1 export. That's going to cause shortages. That's going to cause Occidental, Exxon, probably a lot of your major oil and gas companies to see a pretty good bump tomorrow. I'm talking 5-10%. That's some pretty big moves across the board. Redeeming those hot dogs. So it's hard to be serious when you have hot dogs hitting your face right there. So I'm gonna have to take that one off. So yeah, guys, Occidental Petroleum, OXY, is one I'm super bullish on for this week. I'm looking for a possible bounce off the 200. I don't even know if we'll get that. I think if you wake up pre-market, pick you up some. I do think this thing will probably pop up back to 42. It has the potential to run past the 43.70, the high of just recent. That was on the 14th of this month. So I think we're going to see a pretty good bounce. That 200 is starting to hook up. I think there's a lot of oil and gas companies that are going to do extremely well tomorrow. So I would have to say for right here, lowest I think you'll see tomorrow is 36.67, and then possibly 43.20 for the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that real quick. 43.20. Boom. And possible buying zone right here. I don't think it's gonna dip lower than 36.50. It's at 38.68. I don't think it will really dip tomorrow morning. I think you'll see a pretty good spike and possibly break that 43.20. So that's a $4 play per share. So I'm super bullish on that. The thing that sucks, you can't buy call options till market opens. So really, download Webull, get in there. You could possibly buy some stocks pre-market. I do think this Occidental play will treat us pretty good tomorrow. What's up, RW? How you doing? Great to see you in the chat. Redeem hamburgers. Hard to be serious when hot dogs in your face. Take your notes. So yeah, guys, Occidental one I'm really watching for tomorrow. Exxon Mobil, let's pull that up. This could be another potential mover for tomorrow. It did bounce off the 200. It was up 2.69% on Friday. Not too bad in the aftermarket. Saw a little sell-off, but we did get that bounce off that 200 here off the 4-hour, and it had a pretty good pump. We checked this, I think, last time I was live streaming, and I believe it was already had its run up, and it's still coming down. But that bounce off that 200, I think is going to be super bullish for it. You might be able to catch a little run up into tomorrow, possibly back to around 80 bucks. I'm thinking a pretty good spike across a lot of the oil and gas stocks are due for tomorrow and possibly throughout the week. So we'll keep very close attention to that. Those two tomorrow, Exxon and Occidental, I think those two are going to treat you pretty well. I want to do some quick searching real quick. They have a lot of stocks probably going to be affected by Russia tomorrow. Where was it? BP. So big news coming in. BP to exit its 14 billion stake in Russia oil giant, and stark sign that Western businesses is breaking ties over Ukraine invasion. British oil GP. Let's see what it's saying. Rosneft. So I kind of pulled this up. ROS NEFT. It gives you this weird Rosneft oil. Took a major nosedive on Friday, of course. Rosneft oil. So we were watching this thing, man. I wish I could buy some puts on this thing, but it's probably going to be too late by the time market opens. I think this thing is going to sell off. So I'm kind of watching this. You know, if BP starts to really offload in this thing, I think that thing is going to take a pretty good nosedive. You know, I was thinking about buying puts when all this shit was happening, and I didn't, you know, but, you know, I don't like to short stuff, but I would short this stock tomorrow if I could, but I'm not going to throw anything at it. By the time market opens, it's already going to be too late for me. People have short positions in this thing. They're going to make some pretty good tennies, I believe, tomorrow. So Rosneft probably going to take a bit of a nosedive. I'm sure none of y'all invested in Russian oil over here, but we'll see what it does tomorrow. Real quick, let's pull up some AMC, kind of see what AMC's doing. Kind of get an idea. AMC looking healthy, really is. I'm gonna put this up right here. So it closed at 1762 in the aftermarket hours on Friday. Really coming back strong from that 1379 range. Shot up all the way to 1649. Saw some, you know, a little bull flag happen here off the 5 minute, and shot back up to 1775, which is, you know, you hit 18 right here. So you could pretty much put 18 bucks as pretty good resistance. So if AMC could have a pretty good day, I think it's going to be tough though, with the futures all down. They could flip very easily. You know, with Russia and Ukraine meeting tomorrow for potential diplomatic talks, if something would come out of something good would come out of it. Me personally, I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting everything to continue, but you could possibly see a pretty good spike if the market would flip between 18.50 19 bucks. That's the area where you have pretty good resistance here in the short term. So I'm going to mark that as potential. Let's just put 1875 right here. You got a pretty good level of resistance, which you'll probably have some trouble getting over. I might even go to the bottom right here. Let's just call it 1850. So that's kind of what I'm looking for AMC if we would have a bit of a green day tomorrow. Let me change that up. Where we at? Bulldog note to add redeem to Adam stream. Oh yeah, I'll be in there redeeming that all day, man. Dogecoin 1M. Don't know if you remember me, but let's say I should have took your non-financial advice. Now I'm in a world of hurt with taxes. Thanks for trying. Dogecoin 1M. I believe I do. You might have to refresh me though. What went on with your taxes, man? Let me know. I'll try to help you out. Hey, what's up, Kello C 73? What's happening, man? Yeah, if you don't mind, hey, being too personal, man, you know, we'll try to help you out. We got Adam in here, Bulldog. They'll definitely try to help you. What's up, Link Past? How you doing, man? To the bottom, just like the show. You taking shots, bro? So, yep, let's hope AMC has a pretty good run up tomorrow. If not, you know, you'll probably start to see 1650. Put that 1650 right here. And then you do have some support 1575. So that's some levels to possibly look for tomorrow. So a few levels of support heading back down, you know, in case the market would turn pretty bloody tomorrow. So, you know, major level 1650, might be looking to pick some up right here. Grab a few shares, maybe a few calls. We'll see how the market opens up tomorrow and see what happens. I made money, I sold, I reinvested, now I owe. I don't have enough to pay because of this crypto market crashing. Yeah, man, that definitely sucks. That really sucks, man. I have not even touched my taxes, man. Me and Bulldog have a tax video coming out here shortly, so that might be able to help. I should have sold December 31st. Well, you know, it's tough, man. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if the market's going to continue to trend upwards, downwards, what it's going to do. So if you took a gamble, it didn't work out, man. Sorry to hear that. But if you need help, man, hit me up at Discord. Let me drop the link for Discord right here in the chat for y'all. Drop that for you, man. KLSC says, I think a lot of new investors got screwed by that. I made a big stink in the charts a while back about a wash rule, and everyone looked at me. Look, man, taxes are very, very confusing, especially when you have 1,500 trades under your belt. You know, so we're going to be doing some tax videos. Actually, we need to push that out, Bulldog. If you're still watching, we need to get on that and start working on that. Dogecoin 1M, I'm going to file for extension. Yeah, I believe they give you 6 months. So I'd wait as much to the deadline, which is sometime in April, I believe, and then just file for extension. What's up, Link Pass, man? Weren't you the one that invested in like Doge GF and all that? Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't even looked at that stuff. Yeah, Killer, see, you get like 6 months off of extension, so gives you some time to get your stuff together, make your payments. Dogecoin 1M, if you had sold then. So yeah, we're gonna have a video coming. We'll talk about wash sales and all that stuff, clarify all that good stuff. Dogecoin, where we at? You know, took a step down from 1266 to 1213. Now we're trying to maintain this level of support. We dipped under it once, 2, 3, 4 times. Had a 5th retest, so not breaking underneath. You have lots of buying pressure on that 12-15 range. So right now we're holding. You know, we're maintaining. So I think if you see a little dip, I would kind of wait. You know, you're having lots of retest off this level of support, which could mean maybe some more bearish activity in the market. We'll have to see tomorrow. Like I said, Bitcoin got rejected at 40K, kind of took the rest of the market down with it, of course, because it makes up so much of the market cap. But, you know, we got ADA 88 cents. That's looking extremely bullish. I'm going to pull up the charts here off of ADA. That's potential for some pretty good tendies right here, I do believe. XRP 72. These two I'm watching heavy right now. You know, you want to buy when there's blood in the streets, and these two are definitely bloody right here. And I do think they have a lot of potential upside coming here in the short-term future. So Doge right here, I mean, you're probably going to get rejected off a pump at 1247. Your 200 exponential moving average off the 5 minute. Let's see where we're currently sitting at right here. 14 bucks, but you're getting rejected off the 50 here off the 4 hour, which that one is at 1284. So you know, potential for some more downside tomorrow, and I think a lot of it has to do with the Russian you know, stuff that's happening in the world right now, and lots of people are paying very close attention to that. So just be careful. You might be able to pick up Doge a little bit cheaper if we can't hold that support level right here. Crypto Joey, thank you very much for that $5 make you holla super chat. Says, welcome back. Been missing you a lot. Hey, thank you, man. I've been missing y'all too, man. You know, that whole Twitter thing I had going on, that stuff's kind of done with. So, you know, we're still gonna host the show on Sunday. It's just gonna be me and Bulldog and a couple of our buddies. So, you know, that preparing stuff that I have to do. We did the Shiba AMA on the 22nd. You know, I caught some pretty good backlash over that. It is what it is, man. You know, a lot of questions we couldn't get out there. It is what it is, man. That's done with. So I got a lot more time to focus back on YouTube, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. What's up, Stevie E? How you doing? Stevie E is in the house. We got Ben Collins. Great to see you, man. Max Level 1. Dude, what's happening, man? Who didn't tell me they had all the cute ones in one? That is definitely Enzo. What's up, man? What's happening, bro? That dude's funny. In other words, Dogecoin 1M, you still have had to claim it. Yeah, hopefully you're not too far down, Dogecoin 1M. But hit me up in Discord, man. I'll try to help you out as much as possible. I can promise you that, man. I'll try to help you out. Benny Eldorado, that dude's coming in hot with a 199 microphone super sticker. Thank you very much, my man. For the love and support, helping your boy keep the lights on in this bish. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. So that's what we got for Dogecoin right now, guys. It's not looking the healthiest right here. Potential for some more downside, especially if we keep getting rejected off that 50. You know, you might be able to pick it up somewhere around, you know, 1150, somewhere within that range, you know. So it might be a pretty good little swing trade. You know, it's not out the question. I think you're going to have a lot of buying pressure at 12. I think you'll see 12 to 12.15 again, possibly tomorrow, depending on what Bitcoin's doing. Lots and lots of donations too rolling into Ukraine off of Bitcoin. So Ethereum too, not as talked about, but Bitcoin's definitely getting a lot of donations to Ukraine. So I think that's a very good thing to see. I think it was over 5 million last time I checked. It's probably still growing constantly right now. So what's up, Alex? Bedtime for me. Take care, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, Alex. Always appreciate it, man. You already know, Kella C Alex. So that's what we got for Dogecoin right there. Let's pull up some Shiba Inu. Shiba is expected to announce a partnership this week. If you caught the AMA with me and Bulldog, they had some pretty, break the internet news. Didn't get released for the AMA, but they came out and said they were going to release some more news. And there's talks of a partnership coming up this week. So Shiba could potentially be on the lookout for a price move up this week, and I'm talking above possibly 27, possibly a move to 27, depending on what the news is. I think that's very within range right here. You've been in a bit of a downtrend ever since the 17th of February, where you kind of hit this 3-2 range. So you could make a pretty good move back above 27 pretty easily with the right news coming out of Shiba Inu. We don't know what that is, what it's going to entail, but the right news, you could see a little pump and a bull flag to consolidate above 27. So that would be a pretty good move to the upside possible that I'm looking at right here. So I might add some more to my bag while we're kind of riding this line. I'm waiting to see if we can get over this level of resistance. Right now it's currently at 23.50. So we just got over it. So what's this one at? I'm gonna have to zoom this in. 23.87. That's where that line's at. So we'll see what happens. If we can get over this line, I think I'll feel a little bit better about it. You are having a death cross here off the 4-hour chart, so I am paying very close attention to that as well. But that can be reversed pretty quickly. As we saw, the golden crosses got rejected too as well. So depending if the bulls show up, but that technical indicator right here does not lie. So we're going to pay very close attention to what's happening, what news is coming out, because that could shift the charts to the upside. So hoping for a nice little swing off of Shiba. I have been buying some off these dips that you're seeing, but I would right here practice. Don't buy up here. You want to buy the dips every time you're seeing these pretty good prices to the downside. This was Friday, it hit 2074. So yeah, if Ukraine is definitely affecting the market, that's what you're seeing right here. 3518 off of February. So February started out great and then completely fell out. So buy the dip, sell the rip. That's still the name of the game right here if you're swing trading. So we'll see what happens. I think we're getting close to bottom. Actually, this bottom might have been 2064. That'd have been a pretty good dip buy if you could have caught it within that range somewhere between 22 and 20, but we'll see what happens. I'm waiting to see what happens next. I think we'll know more about Wednesday if this death cross is going to continue to be confirmed. See what happened right here. You had a golden cross, you had a massive shoot up, and then got rejected once again at 50. Came down hard, probably with the news of Ukraine and Russia, and then now we're facing the death cross. So about 3 week time frame, you had a golden cross to a death cross, so that can get reversed pretty quickly. And I think we'll see a pretty volatile market for the next coming weeks, crypto and stocks accordingly. So we still got some great news coming up, guys. We got the Bitcoin spot ETF coming up here on vote in the next 2.5 weeks. We got the Fed coming out. I don't think they're going to raise interest rates. I'm changing my tune a little bit. I think they'll kind of back off of that, especially with the state of the market, with Russia being isolated from the rest of the world. I don't know if it's the proper time, but we're in a bit of a pickle because now we're going to start to see everything. Prices still going up. Gas, people are feeling it at the gas pumps. It's getting sticky out there. Let's see what we got. Bullfrogging coming in with a $4.99 super sticker, my friend. Thank you very much, Bullfrogging. Appreciate the love and support, man. Oh, it's all good. Dogecoin 1M. Make sure you hop in that Discord, man. We love to have you join up with the fam. So, Russia being isolated, that's not going to be good for the rest of the markets. Absolutely not. There's banks in Europe who are already talking about having some issues paying their debt because, they're owed money by Russia. They owe money to Russia. All in all, it's not a good thing that what's happening right now. So hopefully these diplomatic talks that are going to be coming out tomorrow are going to be some damn good talks coming out, because I'm tired of this red, man. We want to see some stuff pump, and the situation's not good, man. I don't know if y'all been watching it, but I've been keeping up track of everything. You can basically just Google or look it up on YouTube, Russia, Ukraine. Just watch the latest videos within the hour. It can give you a pretty good update if you're trying to stay updated with what's going on that end of the world. We can actually pull some of that stuff up, kind of check the latest updates here tonight if y'all guys want to. Let me see this. Let's see what's going on that end. So yeah, we also saw, Putin order nuclear deterrent forces to be on high alert. Man's in a bad spot, man. That is an ugly invasion that's going on in Ukraine right now. It's not going as well as they had hoped it to go, and now the backlash they're seeing from the rest of the world. I mean, you got FIFA not hosting any matches over there. You got that star tennis player who wrote "No War" on the freaking the camera lens after he won the match. You got lots of people. It's a big movement, man, and I'm paying very close attention to it, especially for the market status, what we're looking for. Let's see if I can pull up some videos that don't have any copyright on us. Let's see. I'm not seeing any real updates of the latest, but I'm gonna pull up this little video right here. I'm afraid to pull that up. I'll probably get copyrighted for this, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let me mute the music.
Vladimir Putin now rattling his nuclear saber, ordering his military to be on alert against aggressive statements from NATO countries. What does that mean? Let's talk more about it with our senior investigative reporter, Aaron Katursky in Ukraine, along with senior Washington reporter, Devin Dwyer, with us here in the nation's capital. Aaron, we're seeing new satellite images now of a large convoy of Russian forces actually moving toward Kyiv. What's the latest? What can you tell us?
That convoy is more than 3 miles long, Kira, and it contains tanks and armored personnel carriers, all sorts of equipment, fuel, just the kind of resupply that Western defense officials
Trying to get this pulled up on the screen
for Russia to continue with a more successful assault on the Ukrainian capital. The assault had been slowed, it's believed, by 2 things: the ferocity of the Ukrainian defenses, but also because of the logistics problems that the Russians seem to have suffered not only in Kyiv, but also in Kharkiv, the second largest city in the east, where the Ukrainian military fought a street battle for control of the city. They maintain control. The Russians have not been able to control any Ukrainian city at this point. But Western officials said today, Kira, that they know the Russians have plenty of fight left in them. They've only deployed 2/3 of the available combat power they had, so that's another third that they can bring to bear here. And in a candid moment that he's now trying to walk back, the mayor of Kyiv said that the Russians still have the city pretty much surrounded. He said he was taken out of context, but it is a glaring reminder of what could happen here in the coming hours. We've hit nightfall once again, and another unsettling night ahead.
Which we will follow, of course, Aaron, with you through the night. And Devin, the UN Security Council has now voted to convene a special session of the UN General Assembly to debate this invasion of Ukraine. What could come of that?
Yeah, Kira, remember the UN Security Council, 15 members, the United States, one of the permanent members. That's the power hub of the United Nations, and they voted just a short time ago to convene a gathering of the much larger body of the UN, the General Assembly, all 193 members, basically every country in the world, to debate this. This is an indication of the Biden administration trying to leverage the entire world against Russia to, isolate them completely in the global community. And the fact that this has passed now, 11-1, Russia voting against it, they will convene this assembly. It's only the 11th time since 1950 that the entire UN General Assembly has come together. So yes, they'll debate the war. Each country will get a chance to go on record where it stands on the war in Ukraine. Certainly, some might say, well, this is just a bunch of words, a lot of diplomatic speak to hear from these diplomats talking about what's going on. Yes, that's true. There's not a lot of bite that will come from this, but make no mistake, this is yet another indication of just how isolated Russia is in this action. And the Biden administration just a few moments ago saying that this is a very significant development that they hope will add yet another layer of pressure on Vladimir Putin.
Well, and Aaron, Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, gave a pretty pessimistic assessment of negotiations with Russia now. Tell us more of what he had to say today.
Well, those negotiations so far have been kind of done under duress. The Russians said that they wanted a full capitulation. They said, oh, we'd love to talk as long as you promise never to join NATO and meet our other demands. We're not sure whether the Russians have truly backpedaled from that. Initially, the Russians wanted to meet in Minsk, and Zelensky didn't see that as neutral ground because he said Belarus had staged Russian troops and missiles to attack this country. But late today, he did agree to send a delegation to the border, the Ukraine-Belarus border, where he thinks they can hash out something. But he is still pessimistic that there's a diplomatic solution ahead. We don't know whether he feels this is just a stall tactic by the Russians while they resupply and try to reconstitute their forces, or whether he just doesn't think that Vladimir Putin is serious when he is putting his nuclear assets on higher alert.
So, Devin, Canada and the EU have closed their airspace to Russian flights. We mentioned that at the top of this newscast. Let's talk about the kind of impact that could have and what we're seeing now.
Yeah, the Western allies, Kira, not only have cut Russia off now from the banking system, but they're cutting them off from the international travel system, as you say. In fact, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow just a few moments ago put out a warning to any American citizens in that country to get out of Russia as well, because pretty soon they won't be able to take commercial flights out of Russia back to the United States. Not only are these airspace bans in the EU and Canada for takeoffs and landings, but you can't fly over those countries either. In fact, we've been tracking a flight on Russian Airlines, flight 124. It's a regularly scheduled Aeroflot service from Moscow to JFK. It appears, according to flight radar, that it has turned back mid-flight back to Moscow, presumably because they couldn't fly over European or Canadian airspace, which was closed as they were making their way to JFK. So significant disruption for those passengers and for other Russians, and yet another sign, as we've been saying, of just how this administration is trying to isolate Russia, although I should say, Kira, that the FAA says there has, as of now, been no change to U.S. airspace when it comes to Russian planes.
So there you go, a little update on the Russian situation we got going on. So yeah, basically all flights, it's getting sticky over there. I was seeing the alerts for the travel advisories, warning Americans to hop out of Russia if they could now, because, there might not be a chance later on. They're basically stopping all flights in and out of Russia. So it's definitely heating up. Hopefully some talks happen tomorrow where everything's going to kind of smooth out a little bit. What's up, Rodney Smith? How you doing? Good evening to you. Crypto Joey says XRP is holding PN wonderfully. Far from 58 cents. Yeah, we'll check it out, man. I just pulled up XRP on the charts. Give me 1 second. Mass market, I'm still digging the energy, uranium, gold, and oil plays this week. Cybersecurity plays could jump again after giving back Thursday's gains on Friday. Yeah, I think you're right, man. And those all sound like really, really awesome plays for this week. I'm super bullish on the oil plays, gold too as well. I think the all plays are going to do pretty freaking decent. If you're just tuning in, a quick recap. I touched base on Occidental stock, ticker symbol OXY, is oil and petroleum company from Louisiana. I do think it has a pretty good chance to probably bump up about $4 tomorrow per share. It's currently trading at 38. I think you're going to see a move to 42 and possibly even higher. So we'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, we'll pull up XRP here in a few seconds. Yep, that's absolutely right, Northside. Look for a great spring week to come here in KS. This is why I plan to start some spring cleaning. Yeah, I need to too as well. What's up, MetaZach? How you doing, man? Great to see you back in the chat. Throw the music back on and we'll get back to popping out some TA off of XRP right here. So yeah, XRP, you have some pretty good resistance here at 69, support at 69 cents. If Bitcoin does take a bit of a tumble back toward 36, I do think you'll be retesting at 69, possibly at 65. You got plenty of buying pressure right here at 65 cents. But just like the rest of the market here on, beginning of February, turned out to be a great start. Hit 91, got rejected. Doing the same thing, Bitcoin getting rejected at 40K. That puts XRP getting rejected at 78 cents right here. So looking at the 4-hour, looking at potential death cross off of XRP. Not confirmed yet. Things could turn around easily tomorrow. Start of the day, Bitcoin slightly green. Solana slightly green. ADA up 1.36%. 86 cents for ADA. It's looking pretty cheap, and 71 for XRP. It's looking extremely cheap right here. But we might have a little bit more downside. Right now, my buying zone for XRP is kind of at 65-cent range. I think if you're patient, you might be able to catch some. Right within that range, at 58 bottom right here was really a great pickup opportunity. We hit bottom, consolidated, and moved for the next leg up. So we'll have to see what happens. We're still in a bit of a downtrend, having these pretty good dips. So you might see a pretty good dip tomorrow, and then maybe some type of consolidation around 65 to 69, which would be my pickup point within that range right there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for XRP, guys. What's up, Andre P? How you doing, man? So yeah, that's what we're looking at for XRP. Let's pull up some Ethereum real quick. So Ethereum hit that bottom at 23, pretty much 2,300 flat, and blew past that 2,500 resistance we had to 28. We got rejected at 28.78, and we're trading sideways, which looks good. Now we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. Same thing across the board with all of crypto right now. Kind of looking for this sideways trading, some type of consolidation within this range between 29 and 25. Pretty big range right here, but I think that's going to give us a big insight this week to see which way we actually go. To see if we break 25, I think we'll continue a pretty good downtrend, possibly a 23, maybe lower, depending on the circumstances happening in the market. But I'm really looking for this 29 retest. I think that's going to be potentially happening this week, but we'll just have to see. It's been a bit of a downtrend. We hit 25, bounced to 32, so it's very possible that we hit 23, we bounced to 3. So I'm looking for a pretty good pump. I just don't know if it's going to come within the next 2 to 3 days. It could take a little bit more time to play out, possibly into Thursday and Friday, depending on the type of week that we have. Man, those 20% dips are great buys. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff down 20-30%, man. XRP and ADA included, man. ADA's 87 cents, which is, mind-blowing to me. But it is what it is. That's where we're at. Lots and lots of buying opportunity across the board for some pretty good returns on your investments. And I think the two start with ADA and XRP. Those two are, potential to load your bag right now is absolutely great in my opinion. That's the two I've been picking up the most as of lately. Matic too. Matic's a good one. Let's pull up some Matic off the chart real quick. And guys, we touched base on AMC too. I can go over stocks again if y'all want to. I think AMC, depending on what happens, the futures are down tomorrow to start the market. So depending on what happens with the futures heading into tonight, possibly into talks tomorrow, it could be a bit of a red day. So we just have to keep that in mind. So AMC on the way back down, I'm looking at 1650 and possibly 1550 for potential pickups. What do we have here off of Matic? Matic's breaking down. 143 was that level I had. Actually 145. We got rejected off of it, so I'm waiting to see what happens here. This is the 4-hour chart. We had death cross. Let's see when that death cross was confirmed. That was off the 18th. So definitely showing signs of respecting that technical analysis indicator right here with the death cross off the 4-hour. Brought it down to 124. Really, that was the pickup point for us. I do believe on that was on Friday. The market took a pretty good dip. That was probably a good buying opportunity, but I'm not sure yet what we're going to do. If we're getting rejected here, we're getting rejected off the 50. More potential downside is very, very possible, but just buy the dips and sell the rips, or buy the dips and just hang on tight. It's really up to you what you want to do, what kind of trader you are. But potential for a little bit more downside depending on what happens this weekend. I'm still uncertain myself. So all I can tell you right now, I'm pretty certain about the oil plays that we're going to see this week. Occidental, Exxon, probably going to see some pretty good returns off your investment, probably between 5 and 7%. Hopefully tomorrow, between now and Tuesday. Let's put Tuesday in it, and who knows? Basically, you might get a 10% pump out of something. So those are the two I'm kind of watching. If y'all got some stocks that y'all paying attention to, y'all let me know. Christmas sale prices in February for ADA. I'm loving it. Yeah, ADA's super cheap, man. Let's pull up some ADA real quick, kind of see where we're at. I don't think I really even have that bottom was 93 for me, and that was a big surprise to see us break that. And we actually hit 74 cents. 74, we're gonna put that at 75. That was a quick bounce. So we do have major support at 75. But I mean, look at this. This is, yes, lots of analysts are thinking, crypto is going to be pretty quiet between now and end of 2024 is when the next halving for Bitcoin happens. I personally don't agree. I think we'll see a little bit different bear market type scenario, if that's indeed what we are looking at, with prices pretty stabilized and pretty close maybe a little bit lower than what we are right now, but I think pretty close to where we are. And I do think we'll start to see some pretty good pumps through cryptos as you know, prices are moved around and investors are, you know, looking for quick pumps. But you know, until everything starts taking off again, you know, it's just going to be I'm going to be personally loading the bag, you know, just kind of using the tactic of when you get paid every week, just, you know, add a little bit to it, 20-30 bucks even if you can. You do that over a period of 2-3 years between these halvings, and when you do have these pretty good pumps, man, you're gonna make some nice returns off your investments right there. So as of late, ADA 74 cents, potential to see that again. We are kind of trying to get over this 50 exponential right here. 14 is hooking down, will probably get rejected. I'm kind of seeing a rejection with the rest of the market here. Probably bring Bitcoin back to 36,000 flat again for a retest of support. And I do think that takes ADA down a little bit lower, possibly to, you know, somewhere around 80 cents. So I'm kind of waiting to add some more ADA to my bag. I think below 80 is kind of where I want to be. And that's where I'm going to be loading the bag off of ADA. Remember, most of ADA out there on the market, most of it is locked up. So it's locked up for quite some time. So I'm still super bullish on ADA. It's just, you know, from $3, you know, we talked about it before we hit that pump to 3, and now look where we came back down to, even lower than when we started picking it up. So that's the importance of buying the dips and selling the rips, guys. So next time we start seeing some rips, I'm gonna start offloading some of these cryptos and just buying back in cheaper, man. 9 times out of 10, you can always pick up just a little bit cheaper. Man, I'm holding 50 shares of INDO at 10.55. Let's check it out, man. INDO, Indonesia Energy Corps. Say that 10 times quick, huh? INDO. All right, so we closed out up 3.72%. Regular market hours on Friday down. You erased half of your gains throughout the day. In the aftermarket, let's take a look. 30-minute. Yeah, started pumping on Friday. 1968 came back down. I would have probably sold that peak right there. You know, you can always purchase back in lower, but I do think it's going to go on a bit of a run. I've saw the stock before. And you know, the way energy is going right now, there's going to be plenty of shortages, oil and gas. I do think this stock is going to be. INDO is probably going to make a pretty good, nice move tomorrow too as well. You might be looking to probably get 14, maybe 15 bucks out of the next little rip out of it. But on the way down, you know, you do have plenty of support here at 950. So on the way down, if you do see 950, you'll probably get a little bounce if the market would take a turn for the worse tomorrow. And then I'd put a little sell zone right here. I'd probably be looking to hop out about 1450. You got some resistance at 1475. Quite a bit, so I would be looking to even 15 bucks. You know, you have these tops. I don't know if you're gonna break that, and there's not much after that 1550 range right here, this candle right here, between that and 1968. But I think that was a spike off of oil and gas, which is probably gonna outperform the market this week. I think the money's gonna be in the gold stocks and the oil and gas, and I'd be looking for INDO to do some pretty nice things this week. So yep, there you go. Adam E feels the same way. Nufo, it's good to hear the overall market has been hard on the psych, hard to get away for a bit. Just hanging in there, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, you got to take a step away, dude. I completely, you know, after everything that happened with the whole Twitter thing we had going on, I had to take a mental break. And Friday, last night, I just did nothing, man. I cleared my mind. I played some COD, and I just chilled out, recharged the batteries, get back on the grind. I'm gonna be back full time on the YouTube thing, streaming every night. So we'll be back to making these tendies, guys. Thanks for the TA, bro. I appreciate it. It's all good. Crypto Zach, appreciate it, bro. So INDO, possible play tomorrow too as well, guys. Look for opening a pre-market. I mean, pre-market, you could have a shoot up to 1450 in pre-market. So, but if you do, I would probably hang on to it and then look for a pretty good rejection within intraday, somewhere between 1590 and 1968. You know, I think you can probably pick this up, get a 5-7% move out of it tomorrow, and possibly buy back in a little bit lower. So we'll see. You got you bounced off support right here at 948, and then you got a little sending level of support here off the 30 minutes. So it's not looking bad. 4-hour chart looking freaking awesome. You're bouncing off that 14, which is currently trading at 1080. So I think it takes off a little bit again tomorrow, but that 1450, man, that's looking tough. So if I was holding this thing, I might pick up a few shares tomorrow and then look to try to swing trade that, ride it up to 1450, and then potentially cash out some pretty nice tendies. But you do have 10 that, like I said, is bouncing off that 14, which is currently at $10.80. I'd be looking for that 1080 pickup, possibly 11 bucks, which, you know, you're at 11.79 right now. So if things would go south tomorrow, I think 11 bucks would be a pretty good entry. You might be able to ride it up to 1450. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I like it, dude. Charts look good. It's got the hype, dude. It's got everything you need to make some pretty good tendies off of it. You know, last time you did see a spike up to 921, you came back down and really didn't do nothing. But, you know, you got different scenarios in the market right here. You got, you know, Russia completely being cut off from the rest of the world, being isolated, their oil and gas industry being the #1. I think that's going to cause a supply shortage, and a lot of these companies like INDO, Occidental, Exxon are going to see some pretty good returns this week, maybe upwards of 15% off a few of them if you time them right. So definitely looking at them. Just be careful not to get caught up too much in the hype, but I do think oil and gas are going to outperform the markets by far this week, guys, by far. Let's pull up some AVAX. So AVAX, another one of my favorite cryptos right here, looking pretty on the, not looking too healthy, looking for 67 for support right here. Maybe even 65, we'll put it 65. Possible for a $65 retracement, and I do think you'll get a bounce. But, you know, just depending on what Bitcoin does. Like I said, we had that rejection at 40K, took the rest of the market down. Now you're seeing AVAX. I do think Bitcoin will probably see a 36 flat retest, maybe tomorrow, depending on what happens. But things can change in a heartbeat, man. I mean, they can flip around pretty quickly. So we'll see what happens, guys. So just be aware of your investments for tomorrow. We do have talks with Ukraine and Russia. Hopefully things go well. We like to see stuff like that go well, so they can kind of end all that stuff. But, you know, potential for a lot more downside if things would turn worse, and it's definitely heating up on that front. So if you're not paying attention, if you're invested in the market, you're not paying attention to what's going on that front, you need to, absolutely. You know, people, I get asked all the time, why are you paying attention to Ukraine? And it's going to affect the markets, man. It's going to cause these dips that we're seeing, and you know, across the board, stocks and crypto. You're going to see lots of investment opportunities, all in gold. Being one this week, I think that's going to really outperform the market. Hey, bud, long time no see. Just holding SLV and Vail. Check out the weekly charts on them. Absolutely, JR Blanco. I'll do that for you, my man. Silver Trust, SLV. Yeah, look at this thing. Wow. Hit a high of 23.66. We're bouncing off that 50. That could be a pretty decent play, man. What's your average on SLV, man? Let me know. Boy, that 23 sell right here would have been nice, huh? But it's still trading at 22.45, closed after market hours. You could see a potential rise. You know, it's been bouncing off that 50 on the way up, so maybe potential even some more for some upgrowth above that 23.66. But if you would see another spike around that 23.66, man, I think this would be a good stock to a good thing to kind of trade, buy the, you know, sell the rip and buy the dip off of, man. I mean, it's pretty, you know, you could have sold right here at 22, bought at 20, sold at 23, maybe buy at 21, kind of ride the lines, ride your moving averages. You know, it's probably due for another 200 retest, and that's trading at 21. So I think if you get another little rip, I'd possibly try to you know, sell the rip and buy the dip and just pick it up. Maybe if it dips a little bit underneath that 200 moving average, might be a pretty good opportunity. You know, it always goes back to touch the 200 off the 4 hour, guys. It always will. So, hey, good night, Andre P. Yeah, you too, man. $14 gains. Yeah, let's check out Vail real quick, and then Vail SA, is that what you're referring to? It was up 4.39%. Yeah, I think if you got in early, that's a strong hold right here. If this is the one you're referring to, so I would continue to hold this thing out. It's looking pretty good. 1815, your breaking point. You're at 1782, pretty much where you closed in aftermarket. So 1782 potential. You know, that thing was trading at 23.25 for the longest time. So you're probably heading back in that direction, man. So a nice ascending level of support, kind of bouncing off the 50, going underneath it a little bit. So just continuing that trend. You got the 200 as close support. So everything about this chart right now is looking pretty good. Potential ride it back to 2023 pretty easily. So yeah, man, both look great. So guys, be on the lookout for Occidental, ticker symbol OXY for tomorrow. Oil stock, I think it's going to do extremely well throughout all this. Exxon, you know, we'll talk about some shorting going on tomorrow in the market, especially with the Russian market. So you know, we'll pay very close attention to everything, guys. We'll hit you up in Discord if you need anything, you know where to reach me. But guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support, all the super chats tonight, man. I really do appreciate it. It's great to be back, guys, and you know, we'll see each and every one of y'all here tomorrow night. We'll retest on kind of what we looked at tonight. So if you got some stocks you want to take a look at, just let me know. Drop it in the Discord or just hit me up with them tomorrow night. We'll take a look at the TA on them. But guys, that's what I got for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mass Market. With that being said, guys, much love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.